everybody, I'm Sunny, your North Country Knitter, and welcome to today's video. I completely forgot to check out the number, but I think we're at number 75, maybe? Today is Tuesday, January 26th. Wow, this month has flown by. So welcome to today's video. This is my weekly podcast. Normally I film these on Saturdays, but I'm not going to be home next Saturday, so I figured I'd just kind of smush two into one on a Tuesday. Just making it work. I do have a bunch of objects to share with you, as well as a brand new craft for me. So let's jump right into the finished objects. I did finish up this dishcloth, and I'm sending this to my in-laws. And I just used, it's got to be like sugar and cream. I don't know, it's stuff I had in my stash that does not any longer have any label. But it's sugar and cream is the cotton thread going through there. And then the polyester thread, excuse me, is that Red Heart Scrubby yarn. But I can't remember what color it is. Again, I don't have the labels for them, so, but I do like how the colors came out. It's nice and bright. So I have that done. I also finished two preemie hats to send out, and this is using Michael's yarn brand. What is it? Is it Loops and Thread? I wish I had the thing in there. It's like basically it's Caron Simply Soft, but it's a different brand of it. And I think this was Canary Yellow, but there we go. So I have two of those done. And these I used on my bingo cards for Yarn Bingo. I'll have that link down below the Facebook group. But one was make a preemie hat, which was my suggestion last month. And then the other one was make a item to donate, or something right along those terms. So I made two of them. I did contact the hospital that I usually send mine to, the NICU, I should say, and they're still not collecting them, which is why I feel like I've been kind of laying off making them. I feel like I said this before. I haven't made so many because they're not collecting them right now, and I have like a whole shoebox full. But I did get these two done. It did feel really good to make them. And so hopefully they start collecting again soon and I can get them sent out soon. Also, I got my socks done. I don't even think I wore them. I think I got them done. And I got them done early last week. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna put them in the room where I film so I don't forget about them, and they're nice and clean when I show them. And I was so excited, and then I didn't get to film on Saturday. And I'm like, I want to wear my new socks. So this is using Hobie's Halloween yarn. It is out of stock, but I'm sure they'll have more in next year. Coming up to Christmas time, coming up to Halloween time. I don't know if they'll have the same colors or anything like that, but this was really, really fun. I'm excited that I got it. I had a lot of fun working on these. I am really excited to use up the other colors as well. But, so I got these done. This is like this, and now it's snowing outside again. And this is the Shadow Wrap Heel. And I did cast on, or not cast on, you can tell right there. I did go up too much. I added too many stitches. I increased too much. I think I went to 68 maybe. And then I took it back down a little bit because they were just a little bit too big. So You can tell right there, there's that little bit right there where you can tell that little, it just kind of goes out just a little bit. Anyway, so I got those done and that was really exciting. And then I got this done. So I got this done late last week as well. This is the Burlington Cowl by Double the Stitches. And this was great. So this is a beginner mosaic cowl. Beginner mosaic knitting. Uh-oh. It's just telling me my battery's dying. I have no idea if it cut out there. So I'm going to say it again. It's a beginner mosaic knitting cowl by Double the Stitches. It's called the Burlington Cowl. And I used Hobie Metallico yarn in color 11 and color 3. That pink color is 3. It looks tan there, but it was actually called Rose Pearl. And I think it came out really pretty. I wish I had enough yarn to do the reverse and do the greens, the rectangles and the greens, but I don't. And there, I did just do a review on this yarn too. So if you want to check that video out, if you want to know my thoughts on this yarn, you will see it in my yarn review playlist. And I also think it's the last one that last video I uploaded. So this was a lot of fun. I was really intimidated, but the pattern was written really, really well and it was easy to follow. And I had a lot of fun with it. So definitely enjoyed that. She does have you do another section of the repeats. I think there's a 16-row repeat, but I liked where it was, so that's where I decided to end. And then I went into my ribbing. So the pattern does call for it to be a little bit bigger than what I did, but I enjoyed it. And you know what I haven't done? I haven't looked at the inside. Huh. That's what it looks like on the inside. How pretty is that? I love it when the back looks, you know, maybe not as pretty, but still pretty neat. Anyway, so that is that. I will have that link down below as well. Any patterns that I actually follow pattern on and it has a written pattern, I do link it down below. Every now and then one will escape me, but if that happens and you catch it and you want the pattern, just leave a comment and I'll make sure to get it up there. I won't be mad. Okay, so I think that's all my finished objects. My almost finished object is this. Ooh, I don't know if I can pull it back far enough. So this is a shirt that I made my eldest daughter. And if you remember last time I said that it was rolling up too much, it definitely was. So I went in and I picked up the stitches, and then I realized as I finished the back side, I finished this side because you need a front piece and a back piece. So this is the back piece. And I realized that's longer than the other piece. I realized I only did 40 rows on this front piece before I started the armhole. And on the back side, I followed the directions correctly and I got 50 rows done before I started the section for the arm. So completely messed that up. So I couldn't think of what to do because they weren't going to line up. And I'm still trying to work it out in my head. So then I thought, well, I'll just make it one of those sweaters where the bottom is one side's longer than the other side. So that's what I did. And that's how it came out. The yarns here are two different colors. Thankfully, it ends. This front panel ends just about where the back panel starts. So it kind of looks like I totally meant to do that. Totally. But here it is. what yarn was this? This was Caron Chunky Cake, I believe. I got it for like $3.99 at Ollie's. I had 2 of them, and I still have a bunch left over, so I think I might make her a headband or something. But I still had to weave in some ends, but it's sewn together. I had to sew in these little bitsy bobs there, and it'll be done. It's rather big on her, and it's really stiff, so it's quite boxy. I'm not totally thrilled with it. This is, I haven't even mentioned what it is. This is the Knit Fur Trimmed Top by Lion Brand. Yes, I'm looking at the pattern. The pattern, the front page didn't print off, so I just have it like written on the other 2 pages that actually have the pattern on it. Yeah. So it is an easy pattern, but I'm not totally in love with it just because it's so stiff. But she likes it. She wants to wear it, so I just have to weave in the ends and she will be able to wear it. It is warm. It's definitely not going to be a summer top, but it can be a top where like she wears a shirt underneath it or something in the winter, spring, and fall. So that's my mostly done object. And coffee break, because it's 2 in the afternoon and I still need coffee. All right. So if you saw last week, I posted my order from Premier and the projects I was going to make with it. I haven't started one, so that's good. I'm using the anti-pilling everyday bobbin and wrapping it up some. So I've got this much used out of it, and there's a little bit left. There's still some in there. And I am making the little garter pullover, which is one of their patterns, Premier's patterns. And I thought it was super cute. It does only go up to 40, so this is only going to be for my youngest and only for a little bit longer. She'll probably grow out of it quickly. But I got the color. I don't think I said what color I got. I got the color Angel, and it's pink and then pink and teal marled together, and then a teal. So it's really pretty. It is extremely soft, very, very soft. And I would have had, I'm just about done with the top, and I'm about to split the sleeves. And I would have had it done, but then I realized that I knit a row when I should have purled a row. The entire thing. Like, how many stitches are we at? Yeah, about 180 stitches I have to go back and purl. And now I'm getting a message, a text, even though I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Oh my goodness, it's coming down out there. It's really coming down. So anyway, now I'm all distracted, sorry. I feel like, what's his name, Doug from the movie Up, the dog that's just like squirrel, and then completely lose tracks of mind. Like, that's how my brain works a lot of time. So it's a joke. I always say squirrel whenever I get distracted. So yes, really enjoying this. Excited to see how it turns out. My youngest daughter is actually really excited for it because I showed it to her and I started working on it, and now like she's always pointing to it going, mine. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make it for you. So she got to pick out what side she wanted as the top, and she wanted the pink on the top. So yeah, I'm really excited to see it come along. I'm really excited to see her excited for it. And my eldest daughter is really excited for her shirt. So it's nice to see that, you know, because sometimes it's not, okay. So remember the sweater I made for my middle daughter? She does not want to wear it. Like, you have to coax her into that sweater. And, you know, we've kind of gently asked, you know, why don't you want to wear it? It's okay. And she's just like, you know, well, if it was all pink, I'd wear it. And if it was fit, and it's like, well, it's supposed to be a little bit big and cozy, but she's just not a fan. And I remember being that way when I was a kid. If someone gave me something, I was hesitant to wear it. So I'm not like upset, but still I'm kind of like, oh, but you look so cute in it. You know? Oh, wow. It's okay if she never wears it. It's fine. But yeah, she's cute in it. And she wore it the other day. I think my eldest daughter coaxed her into it a little bit, but she wore it the other day, so maybe she'll come around to it. Yes. So, all right, one more finished object, and that is this. This is crocheted. I don't know what I did. I was trying to follow Summer's tips and stitches. She has kind of a tutorial on this, and I was trying to follow it, but I didn't know what I was doing still because she was talking crochet terms, and I don't know crochet terms. I just look and see what's happening. So it's a little messy, but it is crocheted. And it was fun. It wasn't totally fun. It was fun to have it done. It was definitely work to get this done because it was hard to crochet this. It was really hard. Hurt my hands a lot, but I did it. So that was nice. And yeah, I'm quite proud of that. That again is probably sugar and cream, or peaches and cream, just white. And then the red, white, and blue is Red Heart Scrubby Cotton, probably in red, white, and blue, or Americana or something like that. So, or Nautical. There was one that was called Nautical. This might be it. So I got that done. And then my last work in progress, which is not my sweater, which I should be doing. I'm procrastinating big time procrastinating. But anyway, what I've been working on is this. Yeah, so Monday, which was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, my girls were home and they were, you know, doing their stuff. And then all of a sudden I was like, I want to crochet. And so I saw a pattern of a video tutorial that Marley Bird had done. And this is called the Red Heart Beginner Crochet Throw. And it's actually made for like chunky yarn, much bigger. But I figured this was a great way to learn how to crochet. And so I just started crocheting. I went and I found some yarn that I hadn't done anything with and made sure I had the right hook size and went for it. So here it is. This yarn that I'm using is Yarnspiration Karen's Marble Cakes. I almost said marled. Marble Cakes. And this is color French Vanilla. So I have one more of these. And then I don't know what color this is, but I have this blue color and I'm gonna alternate them. And so that's what I did. I just decided one morning I wanted to crochet. And so I did. And it's a really easy pattern to follow. Well, I watched the tutorial about 6 times, so I knew what I was doing. But instead of finding the last stitches to go through, you actually go through the next hole. So this down here. Instead of going through the stitches, you go through the hole that you made in the previous row. I hope that makes sense, because that's as far as my crochet knowledge is going to take me. But I still have a really tough time with the tension and holding the yarn in my left hand. But I figure by the time I'm done with this, I might have a better handle on it. So yeah, this is what I'm working on. I do find crocheting really relaxing and kind of meditative, and you know, when I'm not worrying about how I'm holding the yarn in my left hand. I've heard of the knife hold and the pencil hold. I don't know, I think I'm a knife holder. Yeah. Yeah, I hold it knife style. This, no, it's gotta be like this. So I hold it like this. That's what feels better for me. And I know the tension will come, but it's still kind of annoying. But I still have this much left in this one, so hopefully I have enough to make, you know, a decent sized blanket. We'll see. I'm also going to make one more of these, but in a larger yarn, and it's going to be a baby blanket. So I think that's everything. Sorry, this video is coming in the middle of the week. I need more sleep or coffee or both. Yes, sorry it's coming in the middle of the week, but my daughter is going to a birthday party on Saturday. She's so excited for it, and it's actually on the other side of the state, and I'm not joking. She's absolutely excited, and I'm excited to take her. It's at one of those like trampoline places, but I'm excited to see her with, you know, her new friends here and everything, because we worry about her. She's been at her old school since she was 4, so, you know, and she had friends that were, she's had, you know, all those years. So, you know, we're excited to see her with new friends and see how she's adjusting and everything. But yeah, that's about it. It's been a pretty busy week, week and a half. My middle daughter had no school last week, so she was home all week, which was tough. She wanted to go to school. It's hard for them after they start going to school and they see their older siblings go, but they're not going. So she had a bit of a hard week last week, having to stay home and not being able to go to school. But yeah, everything else has been going along smoothly. Waiting to hear from the realtor for a house back in New York. It was having the inspection today, and she went to go check on it last night, and the water heater was spurting water, because of course that's what has to happen. At least the inspector didn't walk in on that, I guess, right? Always look for the bright side. Anyway, I'm gonna go, or else I'll just be rambling here all day. Thank you all so much for watching, especially if you've gotten this far. And I will talk to you all soon. Like I said, if any patterns should be linked down below. If there's one that was missed and you'd like to see it, please comment and let me know, and I will make sure to get it linked in. It does take me a moment to get it uploaded. Also, it takes a moment for me to change the picture, because YouTube will just use a random thumbnail from the video, but I usually try to go back in and upload a different thumbnail. So if it's ever been confusing, like, oh, I've seen this one already, but I thought I didn't, it looks different, that's why, because I've uploaded a different thumbnail picture. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thank you all so much for watching. I don't know if I'll do a video this weekend. If I do, it's gonna be a short one, but I probably won't. And so yeah. All right, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.